So, I'm making this video to give you guys a little snapshot into this new project I've been taking on here. Got a bunch of stuff to make some new ornaments, fridge magnets, keychains. Working with resin has been something that I've just recently discovered over the last couple of years. On and off, I usually do crystals, wire wraps. I'm an artist by trade. I do spray paint artwork. And then I moved a couple of years ago into my new house and I couldn't spray paint there. So I had to find other things to do. And I started making keychains. And, Romak Studios really exploded my business after that. Before that, I was just selling custom artwork and doing my oracle decks, as I do make custom oracle decks for those of you that don't know and are maybe into the divination or witchy side of the world. Anywho, back to what I'm doing, the task at hand. I'm honestly not sure how I'm going to do a voiceover for a full 18 minutes, so I'm probably not going to. But some of these stickers were a bit of a bitch. But what you want to do is dip the sticker in the resin, and this helps to prevent bubbles. So what I did is I actually already did a layer of resin in the mold, very thin layer of resin in the mold with UV resin, and I cured it. So there's already a base layer there. Then you take the sticker, whatever you're putting in there, flour, whatever, and you want to dip it in clear resin. It helps to prevent bubbles from underneath the sticker, pouring resin on top. This was a fancy dancy trick I learned from one of the creators here on YouTube. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name, but I'm sure regular watchers would totally know who he was. He's got a English accent and he's super fun to watch. But I got myself some glitter and some fun stuff. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some music while you guys watch me make this, and then I'll come back in a little bit. So totally let me know if you enjoyed that music or if you'd like something less abrasive. But I think it's fun to actually keep you interested in the video because it's kind of slow. This is actually 1.4 times fast video, so it is faster than the actual time it takes to make these. Resin is really a labor of love. It takes a very long time for a product that you can't charge a lot for. A lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of layers, a lot of thought, a lot of process, and a lot of stuff to put in it to make it look cool, right? So, I think that real like creative, cool resin artists like do some neat stuff, and I'm just dabbling here and seeing what I can create. I'm hoping that one day they'll come out with a resin that's, less like I don't know, abrasive to the planet. I wasn't generally a person who would do this, you know, but I got into it. It was creative. I got into it. It helps when I have really sore back days. So I have really bad fibromyalgia, and what happens with me is this really assists me to, um, you know, be able to be creative and to I'm mixing glitter now because this one has Little Mermaid in it. But I am finding things that I can do to be creative and help with that side of myself that isn't super labor intensive for my body. Um, artwork, pour artwork that I do now. I do a lot of pour art with mixed media is a whole lot of work for my body, and there's only so much I can do. The wire wrapping, my hands um, are starting to get worse. So in reality, I just, am finding stuff that I get to pass the time. So I'll speed this up now so that we can get to the end of the video and I will show the finished products at the end. Thank you so much for sticking around.